Yo, Longhair! Since we last covered braid styles, guys have been demanding a tutorial for how to French braid your hair. I'm heading to a swanky mixer tonight, so what an opportunity. And you should know by now, when it comes to braiding your hair, I've got you twisted! I'm El Rubio, this is the Longhairs, and you don't need to be a hair expert, but there are a few things every guy with long hair needs to know. Stick with me, and you'll be dialed. If you're new, you might try some beginner braid styles. We've demonstrated the rope, the angler, the brave, the Willie Nelson, and the split tail. I'm assuming you're ready for advanced placement. I'm going to show you how to tie a French braid. It's a little more difficult because you have to hold 3 strands or cords of hair at the same time. It takes a little dexterity and some practice, but worth the effort. The French braid is ideal for weddings, outdoor cocktail parties, and swanky holiday mixers. And since it's just a little bit bougie, we're gonna call this one the aperitif. And for the French braid, how appropriate that I use the Floral Nouveau. Quick safety tip, I'm gonna take off the shirt and coat and crank the AC up to full blast because I'm sure to start sweating and possibly reach total arm failure. Every guy thinks he's tough until you're holding your arm up for 7 minutes straight.
We're going to start by taking a small section of hair from the top of our scalp. Using your thumbs, grab the section and run your thumbs up the top of your skull, grasping the section of hair in both hands. You'll see me often clearing out the excess hair that might be stuck to each other. From here, we're going to separate this section into 3 more or less equal sections. With some practice, you'll be able to start feeling out the width of each section with your fingers. As I'm separating each section, you'll see me clearing out the hair to get some good separation between each strand. Once I have my 3 sections, I'm going to start a normal braid, crossing the right section over the top of the center section, then taking the left section and crossing it back over the center section. Now we have the first 2 turns of a normal braid. At this point, we need to hold all 3 sections of hair with one hand. To do that, I'll grab the left section with my pinky, then the middle section with my middle finger, then the right section with my thumb and index finger. Now I'm holding all 3 strands in one hand. Here's where things get spicy. I'm going to take a small individual strand of hair from the right side of my head and join it to the right section of hair. Then I'm going to cross the right section over the middle section like I'm doing a normal braid until I transfer all 3 sections back into my right hand. Same thing on the other side. Take a small individual section using my thumb and join it to the left section being held by my thumb and index finger. Here I'm clearing the remaining hair out to make sure I have good separation. Now again, I'll take the left section over the middle section and transfer all 3 strands into my left hand. And back to the right. Small individual section with my thumb. Join it to the right section being held by my thumb and index finger. I'm going to clear out the hair. I'm going to take the right section and cross it over the center section and transfer all 3 sections into my right hand. I'm going to clear the hair. Now another section. On the left side, small individual section. Join it to the left section being held by my index finger and thumb. cross the left section over the center section and transfer all 3 strands back into my left hand. Back to the right side. Small individual section. I join it to the right section, being held by my index finger and thumb. Then cross the right section over the center section and transfer all 3 sections back into my right hand. Back to the left. Clear the hair. Another small individual section and join it to the left section, held by my thumb and index finger. Clear the hair. Then cross the left section over the top of the center section, transferring all 3 sections back to my left hand. We're almost there, boys. Your arms are burning. Now back to the right. Take a small individual section and join it to the right section, held by my index finger and thumb, and cross the right section over the top of the center section, transferring all 3 sections back into my right hand. And back to the left. This is it, boys. Join this final individual small section to the left section, then cross the left section over the top of the center section, and we've joined all the rest of our hair into the French braid. From here out, this is a standard rope. We're just doing a basic braid the rest of the way through. You may prefer to keep it behind your head. Guy like me, I'm gonna bring it around to the front, and we're gonna finish her off. You get the index, you climb the ladder, you pull it over. You got the index, you climb the ladder, you pull it over. Index, climb the ladder, pull it over. Oh yeah, quick look up for you. We're almost there, boys. When you get towards the end, if you find that one section is smaller than the other 2 sections, you can borrow just a little bit of the hair from one of the bigger sections to try to even things out. More often than not, if you just keep taking it down the line, you'll find that you end up right where you need to be. Floral Nouveau on deck. We're gonna tighten her down. Don't lose it right here. Trust me. You gotta start over from scratch and you're just furious. Couple more wraps. Make sure you get the logo out and you're dialed.
There you have it, boys. As anticipated, got a little bit hot under the collar back there, but we got it done. Came out pretty okay. I'm just gonna finish up with a final touch. I'm gonna take some hair balm. This is something we've been working on here. Get it all nice and warm. And just a little bit on the sides. Wide tooth comb. Just a little bit of a finishing touch there. That's how to tie a French braid, and I'm ready to get swanky. Give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, check us out at thelonghairs.us, and until next time, keep letting it ride. See you.